Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't know, my name is Shinobazu, I'm a gaming and I'm a ninja. And I'm here today to give you guys my review of episode 56 Rush of My Hero Academy. I guess I should say that reverse. This is my first time actually doing like a post-episode review. I just kind of wanted to give a shot at it, let you guys know what I thought. And I wanted to do this for shows that I'm kind of currently watching. Let you guys know my thoughts on the current shows, the episodes, the things that are going on. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just jump into it. Episode opens up on Bakugo and his squad, who, pardon me, kind of doing their thing. If you guys were paying attention to the last episode, they were fighting the one guy from the Black Jacket School that had the weird, funky, like, finger thing, like, mush body finger thing going on. So you figured out during the course of the episode what his quirk does, and you have kind of the combat between Bakugo and himself, as well as Kaminari, the electric guy. Still trying to learn how to get his name down right. Eventually I'll get that. But basically goes back and forth with Bakugo and this guy trading blows. I actually thought that was a really well done fight. But what was more important, I don't think they needed to spell this out, but I guess it's kind of glad they did for some people. After the exchange with him and Bakugo, they have the electric guy go at it with him, and the electric guy makes note of the fact that Bakugo was obviously holding back simply because his boys were nearby and he knew if he used the full power of his explosion, his people might get hurt. But I felt like that was great. They've been doing a lot of this with Bakugo where they kind of show his character and his actions, which I can appreciate. Like, I really can appreciate them showing his character and his actions, not so much in his words. But I feel like I wish they would just tone down his shouting. The exchange goes down, they have the fight. It was a really dope fight to watch. And you learn a little bit more about Bakugo after the fight in terms of how he was fighting based on the fact that his friend was nearby. But I wish they didn't always need to make him seem as if he was a douche all the time, just like a douche in sheep's clothing. It makes him almost seem too anime, kind of like Helga. I think we've already got it very clear of what Bakugo's personality is. And sometimes some of these things seem like to be just a little ham-fisted to hammer home that he's also a douchebag or that he's super over-trying. We get it. We get like 56 episodes in, we get it. We also know that he's a good guy. And like, you know what I mean? I think the, like, are you stupid for saving me earlier with his boy? And like the smile when he said it was enough for us to be like, all right, cool. I think we can have Bakugo turn it down, and start to be a real human being. But that whole exchange was pretty dope, though. More importantly, we're getting down to the wire now at this point. A bunch of people are passing. Todoroki's passed. We get to see Deku and how their squad ends up passing. But then we've got 9 people left from Class 1A, and there's like 10 slots left. So it's like everyone's wondering how these guys are going to make it work. And the second half of the episode, they basically have Belly Button Beam Guy essentially sacrifice himself, or attempt to sacrifice himself, so that Ida can win. The whole purpose of him doing that was so that Ida could move on to the next stage since he is the class representative and be able to help lead the rest of the class to victory, so he kind of sacrifices himself. The main reason why is because Ida's kind of hampering himself by trying to protect him while also trying to pass himself, and he knows that he's just kind of holding Ida back. So he fires off a beam in the air to kind of like signal to kind of set up a trap for all the other people around so that Ida can pass through one of them while they're all bum rushing him. But his setting up the trap kind of to sacrifice himself kind of backfired because one, he shot his beam up in the air and it kind of signaled to all the enemies around that he was there. But it also signaled to the rest of Class of 1A where he was. And so everybody else who was left in 1A gathered around that area and then just kind of used all their abilities, kind of noticed who was using what, who was popping off of what, and made plays off of each other. And basically just like, look, like, you're right, we were scattered, we were flustered, we didn't know what to do, we were panicked, everyone's panicking, ran out of time. But we knew we could win this if we all worked together, but we didn't know where we were. So you kind of shooting your beam up in the air sent like a smoke signal, because just like everyone on the enemy team knows that that's you, we also know that that's you, and we know that if I was the other people on the squad, we were gonna go there. So they kind of have that moment of like, listen, we made it not just because of what we did, and you're making it not just because of us saving you, you're making it because you saved us and allowed us to help us save you and everyone else. because that's what it means to be a hero at Class 1A, to be a member of UA. And I actually thought that was pretty cool. I think it was really good to give a lot of the side characters a chance to shine, but also to show like that even though a lot of them are being inspired by Deku and Bakugo, and some of them are even choosing to directly follow Deku and Bakugo, it doesn't mean that they intend to simply be in the shadows of Deku and Bakugo, as if in the sense of they cannot work with independently of them. And I felt like it was really good to emphasize that and really important to showcase that in the event and in the stream. But I thought it was pretty cool. But to be honest, that's pretty much it. I don't have too much else to say. I wish I could say I did, but it was a pretty straightforward episode. Nothing truly major took place. The shows of fights were actually pretty cool, getting to see some of these and figure out some of these quirks work. But it was more just kind of a wrap-up episode. I think the major portion of this was Deku and all of them, but it's one of those episodes that gave all of the other people a little bit of time to showcase who they are, as opposed to like the episode that showcased Todoroki or the episode that showcased Momo or Deku or any of them. So you had an episode for Deku, episode for Baku, episode for Momo, episode for Todoroki, and this last episode was just, like I said, kind of a rush, but it was a rush but still closing out this act and showing basically showing that not everyone in 1A just made it and kind of skipping on to the next thing, but showing how and why everyone from 1A made it. Even though it was a rush thing, it was showing that they all made it, but they deserve to be there. They're not just made it because the script dictates that they need to be in the next stage. So I thought that was pretty cool. But what did you guys think about this episode of My Hero? If you guys haven't seen My Hero, I highly recommend it. I'll link where you can watch it in Japanese sub below with Crunchyroll, or I'll also link where you can watch that episode dubbed on Verb. Click either of those if you want to check out the episode down below for yourself, and let me know what you thought about the episode down below. Alright, if you guys don't already know, my name is Shinobazu. I'm your gaming and anime ninja. I gotta get up out of here. If you don't already know by this jersey and this hat, I'm also a Twitch streamer, by the way. So if you enjoyed this video, you want to talk shop about anime, My Hero, or anything else in between, you can follow me on Twitch. Easiest way to do that would be, bam, we've got my Twitch stream right up there. We've got all my social medias right down here. Click on those, or we'll type those into your web browser near you. You can find me. But I want to thank you guys all for being here. And until next time, ladies, gents, and everyone between, my name is Shinobazu. I'm your gaming and ninja. I'll see you guys later, okay? I love you. Peace.